Secret number 3, drum roll. The matrix culture has disintegrated into a septic swamp. You guys have heard me probably say one too many times that calling our culture a matrix. So what that basically means is you have this field, a mind field, mind, M-I-N-D field, is the law of mentalism, which basically states that everything is mental. What that actually means is everything has a mental field. Everything is a thought expressed into a form. And that form is like a field, it's like a web. That mental field expands and grows as it's fed, as it's given what it needs to grow by others' mental fields and training in with it. The more people this, let's say, cursed, rogue, devilish mental field has born into it, the stronger it becomes, the bigger, the wider, the vaster, the more complex it can become. Anything that is non-life generating, anything that is not on the centropic path, which is going from states of order to higher states of order, or from chaos to order, is disintegrating. So the second law of thermodynamics states that nothing is going to stay in a stagnant form. It's always left to itself. It's always going to be disintegrating. An idea, a feeling, a relationship, a material object, it's going to fall into this universal natural law, which is disintegration. Because the matrix is made of materials that are not centropic, but entropic, because they are not of divine, but they are of the devil, the anti-divine, they are going to, it is going to be in the same, it's going to be cursed with the same result as anything that's left to itself, which means that it's in a steady state of decay. Imagine the matrix as a structure. When it was breathed into being, and it was given all the mind, it took up all the mind fields and used all the energy from the people within it, and it's pulsating with their life, with life. It's the life of the people within it. This structure is doomed because of the materials it's made with, and the materials of the people within it. They're giving their energy to it, are decaying too. So you have this whole thing that's decaying. So it's no longer this well-knit or well-knitted, say, web structure, or structure may be the term. It's no longer this structure that has any kind of integrity to it that you could call a matrix. A matrix implies that it has structure. It's disintegrated to such an extent while no one was looking. And we were calling it a matrix one day. Well, it's not. It's now septic soup. Now I call it septic swamp soup. You need to get out of it because it's over. You have to build a flying machine to exalt yourself up and out of it. That's the only way, because you don't want to deteriorate within it. It's over. It's finished. It's done. We're going to build a flying machine to get you out, but you have to see it. You have to see it for what it is, and know that you want to get out, and know that there's no good thing there left for you. And then you're going to be able to look at it and say, you know what? I can drop a lot more. Because the question you're going to be asking yourself, or the question you're going to have every time you rise up and you start getting here, you're going to be like, you're going to be evaluating your denseness, your thickness, and whether you can get through there. You're going to be wondering. It's kind of like, you're driving your car down a narrow road. Will my car fit? I might have to go turn around and I can't get through. Or you see the sign that says, if your height is this, if you got a truck and it's this tall, you can't get through. All right. So basically, you're going to be evaluating, and you're going to look at that and you're going to say, you know what? And you're going to look back down here and you say, what can I drop? What don't I need at this anymore? What can I let go of? And you might make a few trips and come back down and make a few trips back up before you actually get through. That's okay. You're going in the right direction. You're breathing. And can I tell you this? As you get closer to the neck, and then the more time you spend in the top quarter of the big beastly bottle, you're going to be getting more of the fresh air that's coming in, that's hovering around here. So all this life that's here is going to be reaching you more in the top quadrant than anyone's been getting in the lower three quadrants. It's going to inspire you. You're going to start to embody the qualities that you're picking up on up here, and it's going to make it easier and easier for you to know what to drop, how to do stuff, to work it out, to get yourself up and through. And once you're through, you're in the life force realm. Everything's at your support. There's none of this gravity pulling you down.